Well, hello. How you doing? This is the S. Anthony Says podcast. This is the S. Anthony Thomas, and this is episode number 335. All right. How are you doing? You bastards? Folks, before we get started, I just want to say a special shout out and thank you to you people, you bastards who are listening to this podcast, because apparently you took it seriously when I threatened that I was going to say bad stuff about your mamas if you didn't take your butts up and listen to my other podcast, the S. Anthony Thomas Show. Apparently you took me seriously because a whole bunch of you have gone on over there to listen to that podcast. And I just want to thank you very, very, very much. I really was not going to say anything bad about your mamas. I was literally just kidding about that. You know, that was just my comedic way of just saying, you know, if you want to listen to both podcasts, great. If you don't, that's cool too. I appreciate the fact that you've been listening to this for all this time. And I just want to say thank you very much. Very, very much. Also, I'm going to start 12 more podcasts. And if you don't listen to those, I'm going to say something about your grandmom. Just kidding. I'm only doing the 2. Now, folks, this is a weird thing. Now, as you know, I'm heading towards the big 5-0, right? And of course, this podcast is heading towards the big 5. But forget about the podcast for a moment. I'm talking about me, baby. And I just got hetero flirted with by a bunch of dudes. Now, what did that mean, hetero flirted with? It means they're not gay, I'm not gay, which would have, you know, if it was gay dudes hitting on me, that would have been fine. You know, in fact, I'm a little hurt that not too many gay dudes have been hitting on me lately. I'm you're kind of insulting me. I'm looking kind of good here. I know you know I'm straight, but at least you could try. What the hell? I mean, never mind. That's beside the point. But when I say hetero flirting, what I mean by that is when guys you don't know compliment you more than you think is necessary. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not like you're uncomfortable about it, because who cares? But it was just really weird because I'm not used to it. I mean, if you're dating a lady and she's your lady, you expect her to say a lot of stuff, right? You know, if you get all dressed up and you're in a suit and everything's all groomed up and smoothed out and you're getting dressed for a show, or you're getting, and somebody, hey, that looks great. You expect that. But I'm walking around in sneakers, a t-shirt and jeans. And I go into a store that I normally shop in. And for the past few weeks, I haven't shaved my head, haven't shaved my face, mainly because I don't care. And I have white hair on my head and on my face. So I didn't feel like shaving it. You know what I mean? It's my head, my face. I'll do what I want. Damn it. Right. And I'm not dyeing my hair. The hell am I going to do that for? To impress somebody? The hell out of here. Either you dig me or you don't. And if you don't, the hell with you. That sounded too aggressive. Anyway. So I go into the store. Now keep in mind, at this particular time, at this moment, I'm completely clean shaven. Head, face, no hair from the neck up. Okay. Also, I've shaved the bottom of my feet. Just kidding. They're still hairy. Just kidding. There's no hair on my feet. Back to the story. So I walk into the store and I'm just going to buy a water ice and a pickle. Okay. Going to eat the pickle later. Going to eat the water ice now. And I'm looking at the guy and I'm talking to the guy and he goes, hey man. Hey, whoa. What's going on there, buddy? And I'm looking at him like, what the hell is he talking about? Whoa, man. Whoa, you look different, buddy. You look different. What you do? You shave your head and your face? What you do with that, buddy? And I said, yeah, shave my head and my face, you know. Got tired of the hair, you know. And I go, oh, man, you look different, man. You look good, buddy. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, you look real good there, buddy. Real good there. I'm thinking, okay, this guy's just saying this crap because he wants me to buy more water ices, or maybe he's trying to upsell me to a hoagie or some crap like that. But it is what it is. I've been a salesperson back in the day. No big deal. Just going to get my pickle. I'm going to get my water ice and I'm going to get the hell out of here and write some jokes for tomorrow's podcast, aka the one you're listening to right now. So what are you about? 35, 34, something like that? And I go, no, I'm going to turn 50 in a few weeks. 50? Whoa. You ain't no way in the world. You look 50, man. You look too good to be 50, man. Too good and double good and quadruple good and double good and incredible good and double good and incredible good. Hey, man, come over here, man. Hey, man. Hey, this is the dude that came in last. Wait a minute. Wait. Did you shave your head or your face? Yeah. Oh man, you look double good and quadruple good and incredible good and quadruple good, man. I wish I could shave my hair like that and look good like that and quadruple good, but you're a young man, you know. When you get older, man, I'm actually gonna turn to 50. 50, you? Hell no. You gotta be at least 34, 35 with the damn thing, but you ain't nowhere no 50, man. He said 50. He 50 ain't nowhere you're 50. Yeah, I'm 50. Oh my God, ain't nowhere you about to turn 50, man. He looks double good and quadruple good and good. Hey man, come here, man. Yeah, what's going on? This guy right here. What about, hey, did you shave your head? Yes, I shaved my head and my face. Okay, you look good, man. You look real good. Thanks a lot. He's about to turn 50. There's no way in the world this guy's no damn 50. Come on, man. Stop joking around. I know you joke around a lot. No, I'm literally about to turn 50 in a couple weeks. Come on, man. You ain't turn no damn 50. You look double good and quadruple good and double good and quadruple good and double and quadruple good and quadruple good and double quadruple good and double quadruple good and incredible good and double good. What are you, 33, 34? I just said 50. Ain't no hell, no way. And it was like the whole store comes up and I'm going, okay, this is weird because there's no way in the world everybody who works in the store is going to come to the...
Actually, you're in the back. Could you come up here, please?
Yeah, what's going on?
This guy right here.
What about him?
About to turn 50.
Hey, no way he's going to turn 50. Look double good and quadruple good and double quadruple good and double good. He can't be any more than 33, 34 years old.
No, I'm turning 50. And it was embarrassing. And also, I wish I had recorded the crap. But the thing is, I've noticed, and this is one of those weird things, is now that I've shaved my head, and I'm going to keep my head shaved and my face shaved, no one else is going to compliment me at all. No one does. When you make the change, you get the compliment. When you maintain that, you don't get the compliment, right? Nobody cares. Right? If you were broken and you become a wealthy person, well, man, you're doing really good and double good and quadruple good and double good and incredible good, man. You used to be broke, man. You were living right on the street and now you own Wall Street and you were damn near a bum and now everybody wants to give you some and all of that crap, right? But once you've been successful for a while, nobody says anything. They just assume you're going to be more successful. They just take it for granted that you're successful, right? And I've noticed that. Right? When I was in my best shape, when I was in my 20s and I got in good shape and I didn't have any fat to lose at all, I was in good shape and double good and incredible good. And I finally completed the weight loss process and I looked good and incredible good. And at first your girlfriend's looking at you like she can't wait to bite your seat after you get up. She wants to chew your pants off and throw you on the ground and wear your behind out and then let you get dressed just so she could rip your clothes off and take a look at that new toy she just got because you've been in the gym working out and all of a sudden, even though she already loved you and she already loved jumping on top of you, now she got a new toy. You know what I'm talking about. She already loved your wife. She's incredible and great and incredible. She goes to the gym all the time and she's eating right and now she's really, really into eating right and working out and it's fun for her anymore. It's not about fitness and health anymore, but it's just a part of a new lifestyle. And now the lady that you already love when she was heavy, you look at her now and all of a sudden you got the lady you love and now you got the body of a spokesmodel. You loved your husband. He was already a great guy. He was a little chubby, but you loved him anyway. It didn't matter because you loved him. He was a big teddy bear and a double teddy bear. And all of a sudden he's built like a male model and now you're jumping on top of him because you got the best of both worlds because usually you get the person that's awesome and they're a little chunky, a little short, a little tall, a little goofy, a little not goofy, and you love them, right? And then you got the male model over there or the female model over there who looks awesome, but they don't have the personality of the person that's incredible. Well, now you got the body of the damn model and the person that you think is cool. And in the beginning, they're jumping on top of you and ripping clothes off and jumping on top of you and banging you and slurping you and pushing you down and banging you and ripping your pants off and banging you and banging you and banging you. And then they get used to the fact that you have a six-pack. They get used to the fact that you look great. And all of a sudden, it's just like it was back in the day. You're just my boyfriend. You're just my girlfriend or whatever. They get used to it. They don't even compliment you on how good you look. You look just as good as you did when they were jumping on top of you 4 months because you just finished a weight loss process and looking double and delicious and incredible. But they're now used to it. You did all that work, you got compliments for a few months, and then everyone gets used to it. And that's the message I have for everybody today. Fail a little bit. You're damn right. Right? When you lose the weight and everybody's telling you how incredible you look and double incredible and quadruple incredible and all of that, what you need to do is wait a little while and slowly gain 20 pounds. Especially if you're already in great shape. Because 20 pounds on the person who's in great shape, you're just going to be in good shape. And no one's really going to say anything, right? And then as like a madman or a mad woman work out and eat good and eat double diet water and double diet ice cubes and eat ice chips and have air sandwiches and then lose that 20 pounds and then take your shirt off in front of everybody and go, wait a minute, I thought you were gaining a little bit of weight, but man, you look good. Look how good you look. You lost that weight and you look double and delicious and incredible and all of that crap. And you get the compliments again. And as soon as the compliments wear off, start eating some Haagen-Dazs with double lard on it. Gain 15 to 20 pounds. People start to notice you gained a little weight, but they won't say anything. And then back to the diet ice cubes and air sandwiches. Bang. You gained a little weight, but you're looking incredible again. Man, you lost weight, because that's what I'm going to do. Everybody's talking about how great I look because I lost 25 pounds. I'm going to wait until I lose all the weight, all of it till I'm back, and then I'm going to gain 7 or 8 pounds, and people are going to be putting on a little weight there, and then I'm going to work like a madman to take it back off, and they're going to be back on my nuts talking about how incredible I am. You're damn right. I'm going to soak up these "you look so young, you look so good" compliments. And then I'm going to let their hair grow on my face and their hair grow on my head so that I look like an old piece of crap to them again. Because if they were this over the top with the compliments, it means they paid attention to how I looked. And they disapproved of how I looked, those bastards. Which means if they all come to the store, from the back of the store, from the basement, to walk up and tell me I look like I'm in my 30s and I'm double looking great and looking incredible and I'm this handsome, that, and looks great, and they wish they could shave their head and look as good as I do and all of that complimentary crap, it just means that what were they saying before I shaved my head when I walked out of the store? What were they saying then? Kind of makes me think, those bastards. I'm pretty sure I walked into the store and I bought the same stuff I bought this time, and they were all up on me telling me how great I look. And then I walked out. Did that guy look like crap or what? Yeah, man. Good Lord, man. Good Lord, man. He looked like Morgan Freeman's grandpa, man. That dude is horrible. Oh my God, man. I mean, I had to avert my eyes when he was going to buy that water rice. I was like, good Lord. He should have been suspicious when we made sure that all the security cameras that normally follow people around in the store, we absolutely made sure that they were aimed in the opposite direction of him, because we didn't want his ugliness to crack the screen of our security cameras, because damn, he's old and he's ugly. And then also he's 25 pounds heavier than he is. Well, he's a fat bastard. He's a fat, old, ugly bastard, and I don't like him. Let's call some people from the back.
Hey, you in the back. You remember that fat old bastard that was just here?
Yeah, man, that guy's a disgusting pig, man. I can't even believe. Why don't we just put a sign on the front door that says no old fat bastards with gray hair who are ugly as hell and look older than they actually are. We do not want them in the store. No no shoes, no shirt, no service. Also, no fat old bastards with gray hair who look like crap. Get him the hell out of here. In fact, don't even put that sign up. Next time he comes in, take a picture of him with a camera you don't mind losing to his ugliness. And if the camera survives his gross and disgusting ugliness, we'll put a picture of him on the window and let him know not to bring his old ugly fat ass into this store. I gotta go downstairs and throw up. I just looked at him. He makes me sick. I can't stand him. You know what we're going to do next time he comes into the store? We're all going to line up into a horseshoe shape. We're going to wait till he walks into the door. We're going to point our fingers at him, condemn him for being grotesque looking, and then we're all going to spit on him until he leaves. Yeah, that's right. Now, it'd be different if he loses 25 pounds and cuts his hair off and comes in here looking great. But if he doesn't do that, we're going to spit on him. I'm starting to think that's what the hell was going on with those bastards. So I'm thinking I'm going to grow a little bit of hair on my head, because I still have all my hair. I'm going to grow the hair on my face. Now, here's the problem. When I grow a thin layer of hair on the top of my head and it's a salt and pepper gray, and I grow the beard and the mustache and the salt and pepper gray, people actually like that too. Hey, you look very distinguished. You look very distinguished. You look handsome. You look distinguished and handsome. You look handsome and distinguished. You only get about a week of that crap, and then it's back to you looked handsome and distinguished last week, but this week you look like an old piece of crap bastard. Everybody, let's get into that horseshoe shape. Everybody hawk up some loogies to get ready. He's parking his car. You got your loogies ready. Yeah, we all got our loogies ready. Hey guys, I'm here to buy stuff. Yeah, we know that. What the hell are you doing spitting on me? Come back when you look good, you old fat bastard with your, you old fat bastard with your gray hair. Get the pit bull out. The pit bull that you remember we told him he could have a free shirt, and we pretended like it was just one shirt, and we took the shirt from inside the shirt that we gave him for free just so we could get his scent on the second shirt, and we went downstairs and slapped the crap out of the pit bull so the pit bull would attach being slapped the crap out of with his scent. Let the pit bull upstairs and see if his old fat gray-haired punk ass can get to the car before the pit bull bites him. Okay, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that bad, but you get the point. So maybe that's what we should do, right? If you want to just suck up compliments that you don't deserve because you really didn't do anything but shave your head, or compliments that you do deserve like I do because I worked out to lose some of this ass, you know what we need to do? You got to fail a little bit, right? Like I said, gain about 5-6 pounds. Let everybody know you gained 5-6 pounds. Pretend like you're bummed out about it. And then when they start going, well, you know, it is what it is. People gain the weight back then, lose that 5 pounds and come back and tell them you lose the 5 pounds. You lost the 5 pounds. You look great. Thanks a lot for the free compliment, you bums. That's what we should do. Now, upon reflection, I realize that's kind of stupid. I mean, to keep gaining weight back and just to get free compliments for 11 days. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. I mean, I don't want you guys to do it. I'm definitely going to do it because I like when people who come from the back of the store to tell me how double incredible I look. Okay. It's not good for you, but that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to grow some hair, gain a couple of pounds back. Oh, what happened? I don't know. I guess everybody get a good look at this. So when I make the inevitable change, you can all come back and kiss my ass and tell me how incredible I look. Again, I'll be right back in 3 weeks. Hey, you look incredible. Why? Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do it. You know, I know you're judging me. I know you're going, that's a bad plan. That's a bad plan for you. All right. Don't tell me what to do, you bastards. All right. You know what? I'm going to change the subject because I know I know you're all sitting there judging me and I don't like it. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Let's talk about something more positive. Okay. How about that? Now, folks, those of you who've been listening to me for a while, you know about a guy that did something bad to me that cost me some money, and he essentially owes me some money. And I told you that my first instinct was to walk up to the guy and crescent kick him in the throat. I, of course, am not going to do that because I'm not a violent guy and I don't believe in violence outside of sports. I don't believe in beating someone up unless they're trying to beat you up. And I would never raise my hand to another human being unless, one, they're trying to kick my butt, or they're trying to kick a loved one's butt, or they're trying to kick a friend's butt. Other than that, you know, I'm not going to hit anybody. If you're not trying to kick my butt or a loved one's butt, there's an almost 0% chance, and I'm talking about really close to 0% chance that I'm going to drop kick your ass. Okay. It's just the way it is. I'm not that guy, but I wanted to make an exception for this bastard. Right. And I was hoping it was one of those situations where, you know, you figure you're never going to see the guy again. So you kind of quietly seethe, right? You go to bed at night and you have your fantasies, right? I'm on a desert island with the whole female cast of girlfriends, right? And they're all going, I don't know about you, but I don't really want to be off this island. I just want to stay here and get it on with S. Anthony Thomas forever. I know. Same thing with me. All four of you delicious women who I've been dreaming about since the show premiered back in the 90s, because you're all fantastic, delicious chocolate women, and any one of you would make me happy. And the simple fact that all four of you are here and willing to jump on top of me, I did. Oh my God, what a fantastic dream this is. Of course I have that dream. Of course I had that dream back then. Last night. Don't judge me. But sometimes you have dreams of revenge, right? You have dreams of revenge. I'm in a gigantic bed with the entire female cast of girlfriends, and they're all dreaming about how incredible it was to quad bang me, and they're all talking in their sleep. It was so much fun banging his Anthony. How about you? Oh, so much fun banging his Anthony. He's just incredible and the best banger of all time. God, it was so great that all four of us could four-way bang and have a lifetime of fivesomes with us, Anthony. This is better than anything. This is better than being a rich TV star. You're damn right. It's incredible. I don't even want to be saved from this, honey. It's so much fun to bang him. That's the first part of the dream. And I get up out of the bed, and I walk to the kitchen to make 5 sandwiches because they have an appetite because, well, it took all 4 of them to handle all of this. It's my dream. Shut up. Right? And then I look out the window and I see somebody crawling onto the coast of the island where it's just me and my 4 female cast of girlfriends' wives, right? And it's that guy crawling onto the island, right? And I have an unlimited supply of food, right? Because it's my fantasy and that's how it would work in my fantasy. Shut up, right? And I'm going, so he's going to be on the island, eh? And he's probably going to try to get with one of my women. But of course, it's not going to happen because it's my dream. And since they've all bagged me, there's nothing but down from that, right? That's the truth. I'm that awesome. F y'all. And I see this guy, right? And as he's walking up the beach, I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh, wait a minute. There's no reason to hold a grudge. We're on an island, right? You know, maybe I should nurse this guy back to health. And I talk to my 4 girlfriends in bed, going, hey, could you come back and get it on with us some more? I said, well, there's a guy. Is that the guy out on the beach that did the bad stuff to you? That's a piece of crap. And I go, yeah. And they go, we can't have that. First of all, he's not getting any of us. I don't care. And the second thing is, you just sit right here, beautiful one. And then they go outside and they pick him up and they throw him back in the water, right? And he goes, hey, wait a minute. I want to be on the island with you guys. And they go, shut up, asswipe. And they all pull out rifles and shoot him. And then an alligator comes out and eats him. And right before the alligator drags him down and finishes him off, he goes, I really should have been good to you, as Anthony. I'm so sorry. And he goes down under the water. And I go, ladies, I can't believe you just picked up a dude, threw him in the water, shot him, and fed him to an alligator for me. And they go, of course we did it for you. Besides, if you spent more time talking to him and trying to nurse him back to health, that's less time you could have spent banging all 4 of us. And then they pick me up and throw me back into the room. And then I wake up after about 700 or 800 million bangs. It's my dream. Mind your business. But I had dreams about drop kicking his punk ass, pimp slapping his punk ass, uppercutting his punk ass, right? I had dreams about backing my car over the bastard. I would never do it in real life, obviously, but I had those dreams. Don't judge me. But the fun part about it is I didn't have to do any of those things, nor would I. I did something that I normally don't do, and I became a little more passive aggressive than I am. Under normal circumstances, I just tell you what I'm thinking. I don't play stupid games. I don't have time for that. But in this particular case, I made an exception, and I've talked about it before. I didn't tell you all of the examples of things that I did to this bastard, but it happened. And I didn't actually do anything to him. I allowed him to do these things to himself, right? I'll explain what I mean. Jersey Turnpike, you're getting some gas. You're at one gas pump. He's at another gas pump. Now, at this particular time, it's been a while. He's one of those guys that was trying to avoid me. He didn't know whether I was going to whoop his behind or not. We were in the supermarket a few weeks earlier. He sees me. He basically dives behind some cans so I don't see him. I still see his sneakers, the dumbass, right? He walks out of the supermarket really quickly without buying anything because he's afraid I might kick his behind in the supermarket. I'm not going to kick his butt. I see him in various other things. He hides from me. In this particular case, like I said, we're at the gas station on the New Jersey Turnpike. I'm sitting there, and under normal circumstances, I just put the gas back in that I drove out that day. I try to keep my gas at the same level, amount of gas in the gas tank. And I drove off about $7 in gas. Normally it's $6, $7. And many times we for some reason, we wound up at the gas station at the same time. And he's always hiding behind the gas pump, but he knows I'm only going to be there a couple of minutes because it doesn't take that long to pump $7 or $8 in gas. Well, in this particular occasion, I was doing a lot of driving around, so I had to put a lot more gas in there. So he's anticipating me leaving after a couple of minutes. But it took more than a couple of minutes because I put more than a couple of minutes worth of gas into the car. So now he's making sure he's not looking at me. He's down by his tire, pretending to check his tire pressure, please. Right? I notice him and I'm start laughing inside myself. I don't want to laugh out loud, but I'm laughing. I'm trying to suppress a laugh. And I decide to torture the bastard. So I go back into my car as if I'm going to get in the car. He stands back up, kind of having a phew look on his face. And then I abruptly get back out of the car, close the door, and go to the back of the car and sit there leaning against the truck, looking in his general direction. And now he's hiding behind the pump. He's already pumped all of the gas he needs to pump. He's still checking his tire. And a person pulls up into the gas pump in front of him. And the guy goes, "Hey buddy, your pump's empty. Your pump is flashing. It means that all the gas is gone. There's no more gas. You can take your thing out there, buddy. I don't know if you're new or anything like that, but you can take that out because the gas is full. It's empty." He's like, "Yeah, I know. Shh, I know. I'm checking my tire pressure. Your tire looks good to me, buddy. I don't know what you're checking the tire pressure, but shh, you just leave me alone. Shh, I got this. And I, of course, am laughing hysterically. Right? It took 7 minutes to pump the gas into my car. Right? For whatever reason. And when I drove away, knowing that I tortured this bastard, it was 7 minutes to pump the gas, and I think I laughed at him for about 12 minutes. Right? I didn't have to do that, but I did, because I was mad, and I knew I wasn't going to punch him in the throat, but this was one way to get him. Right? It just continued. It continued. One time I was at a friend's barbecue in New Jersey, having a great time with my friends. I don't know how this happened. This jackass was in the same park at a barbecue right next to the barbecue that I was at. And he's laughing and joking and having a great time. And then I notice him. And I'm not going to go over there and drop kick his ass. I'm not going to go do that. And I just continue on with the party that I'm at. And all of a sudden he notices me. And I look out the corner of my eye and I notice a smile oozes off of his punk ass face. Oh, and he has a look on his face as if to say, "Oh no." And I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, you're damn right." So what does he do now? Now he's trying to enjoy the party, but making sure that he has his back turned to where I am. He has to actually do the entire party and the entire cookout with his back facing my party, right? Where I am. So he's going to the table to get food, and he's kind of going to the table sideways to make sure that the back of him is facing in my direction. He goes to the grill and he's almost standing behind the grill to get his hamburger. And the guy's like, "Why are you behind the grill?" "Oh, no, I'm just, doing my thing." And I ruined his entire day. I was going to leave the barbecue that I was at early, but I decided to stay. I stayed, and I was having a great time anyway, but I stayed until I saw him leave. And I know for a fact his punk ass left before he wanted to leave. Oh yeah. And then after I saw him pull off, then I left. You're damn right. I made you stay on your knees for 11 and a half minutes or whatever at the gas station. I made you leave your barbecue early, and I didn't have to do anything but just be there, punk. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved knowing that I ruined his crap because the bastard did something bad to me and he deserved to have bad crap happen to him. Why? Because he's a piece of crap. But after a while, you kind of get thick-skinned to things. And it wasn't fun anymore. It stopped being fun after a while. It was fun torturing him because it didn't require me to do anything. But it stopped being fun. And I'll tell you when it stopped being fun. We're walking down the street in another city that's close by to where I am now. He lives obviously close to where I am. And I see him walking and he sees me, but he couldn't tell that I saw him. So he ducks into this alleyway, which I know is a dead end because I'm from that area. There's no way out but past me. Unfortunately for him, the opening to the alleyway, there is a bus stop there. I have my phone with me. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry at all. And for him to come out of the alleyway, he has to come past me. And there was a part of me going, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry at all. I could sit on this bus stop for an hour. I could just sit at this bus stop. It's a nice day. There's a lot of people at the bus stop. There's a lot of buses that come by. So I won't be bothering the bus drivers. The bus driver, if I don't get up to get on the bus driver will just assume that I'm waiting for one of the other 4 buses that stop at this stop. So I won't even be bothering them. Not a problem. I could sit here all day if I want to, or at least for another 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour. I could sit here and watch a movie on Netflix. I could sit here and watch YouTube videos. I could pick a long Prince album and just sit here grooving to the songs of my favorite musical artists of all time. I could listen to one of my podcasts. I could listen to one of my podcast friends. I could listen to a famous person's podcast. I could do many things to kill time all the time, knowing that this punk ass jerk off is now stuck in that alley and he's so afraid to run into me that he won't come out. And I actually walked to the seat and I sat down and I opened up one of my apps and I was going to play some music for a little while, just long enough to make him stand in there for like 10, 15 minutes. And then I stopped and I thought about it. And I said, if I do this is different than the gas station. This is different than, because at the gas station, I was legitimately getting gas. At the barbecue, I was just doing my barbecue thing. I wasn't even thinking about him. He was torturing himself. And it was fun those times. And it was fun a couple other times. Once again, I didn't do anything different. I did everything exactly the same way I would have done it if he wasn't there. But this would be me actively torturing this chump and making him stand in that piss-infested alley. And I realized, if I do this, I'm not being me anymore, because I'm not that guy. I'm not a mean guy, not really a mean guy. And this would be me playing games. I don't know. He may have some place to go. He may be in a hurry. I may be making him miss work. I may be making something. He may be going to pick up his kid or whatever. I don't know. But I don't want to do that. And before I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'll do just 10 minutes. I'll make him stand there. But no, it's not fun. I'm not that guy. And all of these thoughts were happening as I was about to sit down. I mean, within that short period of time to walk into the bench and about to sit down. And I just touched my butt to the bench and I went, nah. And I stood up and I walked away. And I let him go about his business. That was a little while ago. Cut to 2 days ago. I see the bastard again. I'm going to a corner store. He's going to a corner store. He's walking down the street. I'm walking down the street. He sees an ice cream truck. He runs over to the ice cream truck to hide behind the ice cream truck. I don't want any ice cream. I'm not eating that stuff right now. But I walk over to the ice cream truck and he doesn't see me standing behind him. And he turns around. Hey. And I look at him and I don't say anything. Cause before when I was thinking about, remember back at the bus stop, I wasn't angry, but now being this close to him, there's a little bit of a feeling of I should just grab his throat right now and choke him. Just kidding. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking this is embarrassing. And I didn't even want one of those overexpensive popsicles, but I just bought a popsicle as a pretext to being there, right? From the ice cream truck. Cause I'm thinking, well, who makes the prices for those things, right? What do they do? Roll the ice cream in diamonds, you overpriced bastards, but that's a different story. And he goes, hey, how's it going? And I go, hey. And he's looking at me the whole time and I walk past him and he's sitting there with his ice cream cones that he probably didn't want to buy. And I bought this overpriced piece of crap that I didn't want to buy, which actually turned out to taste pretty good, but still cost too much. And I look back at him and he looks at me, but my face softens. And his face softens some. He still knows he's wrong. He still feels guilty as he should. And I just go, all right. And I walk back to my car, get in my car and drive away. That was the first time he was actually physically close enough to me, or if I chose to uppercut his ass into oblivion, I could have, but I did not, because I was not going to do that. And I basically just wanted to let the guy know, dude, Stop hiding behind gas pumps. Stop diving behind aisles in the supermarket. Stop hiding from me at barbecues. Look, like I said, I didn't say anything to him. By not whooping his ass, by not uppercutting his ass to the planet Pluto that doesn't exist anymore. I shouldn't say Pluto. Let's say uppercutting his ass to Neptune. I didn't do it. He now knows he can be in the vicinity of me and I'm not going to drop kick his punk ass. He knows that now because I was right there and there were no security cameras, at least that I know of. And I didn't whoop his ass. He still knows not to come up and talk to me. He still knows not to attempt to shake my hand. He still knows we're not going to be buddies. He still knows not to come and be around me or anything like that. But he can now live his life. And if I see him at the gas station, at the most, he'll probably give me the black man head nod and I'll give it back to him, maybe. Or I'll just acknowledge that he exists, and go about my day. Knowing that he tortured himself all this time to avoid me, I didn't need all of that. I mean, in the beginning, like I said, I was mad. I wanted to, yeah, you understand what I'm saying. But the thing is, the reason that I'm not mad anymore, even over and above the simple fact that time has passed, is the simple fact that I'm a professional comedian. I've got a thick skin, guys. When you've been doing comedy as long as I have, you realize that you've been in every situation. I've done nightclubs, bars, colleges, this, that, all of these places. And if you go back and look at some of the old stuff, I talk about some of the places that I played. I did an episode called, I think, what the hell was that thing called? I think it was a ketchup bottle to the head or ketchup bottle to the face, where the audience members would literally be throwing ketchup bottles at people if they didn't like your jokes, right? And I killed in that place, thank goodness, and got the hell out of there as quickly as possible, got my money and got the hell out. But I played that place. I played places where people threw bags of ice at people. I played places where people literally beat up comics after the show if they didn't like their sets. Fortunately, I did well on those shows. I've been everywhere. I've seen it all. So I got a thick skin. And when you got a thick skin, after a while, you just let things that normally would bother other people just not bother you anymore. So that's why I let him off the hook. It's like, I ain't got time for that crap. Right? I knew that I had reached that level a while ago because I still remember an old girlfriend of mine who, when she would get mad at me, would always say the most vicious things she could think of. And the simple fact that I've already heard worse stuff over the course of my life as a human being and also as a comic, it frustrated her because she couldn't really bother me too much. Right? If you're in a situation where you're fighting with your spouse or your girlfriend, sometimes because you know so much about each other and you know how to push the other person's buttons, you say vicious stuff about each other. And the whole idea is to hurt that person as much as possible. Now, sometimes you want to hurt them enough to make your point. You don't want to hurt them enough because you don't want to get rid of them. You don't want to break up with them. You just want to kind of destroy them. You don't want to completely destroy them. You just want to kind of destroy them, right? I remember a girlfriend, she was mad at me. And here's the thing. I didn't even do the crap that she thought I was going to do. Not only did I not do the crap she accused me of doing, I didn't even know what the hell she was talking about at the time. I was like, what? I didn't even know what she was talking about. And the simple fact that I didn't even understand what she was talking about even made her angry. She was like, oh, so I guess them acting classes came in good, didn't they? Huh? You did X, Y, and Z, and you ain't nothing but a and a mother thinks and your mother and the those are some vicious things she said that I'm not going to repeat. Right? And I'm looking at her like, what did you say all that for? And she's like, that didn't destroy you? Really? No, nothing? Didn't hurt your feelings or anything? No. I'm kind of confused why you would even go there. It's kind of yeah, well, let me tell you something. You're nothing but a hump to hand and a hump to hand, a hump to hand, and another thing. She got even more vicious, and I'm looking at her like, all right. I'm not really sure how that's relevant to this particular situation. I mean, it's kind of some mean, really, really mean stuff to say, but I mean, I don't understand why that is applied to this. I mean, it's as mean as it is, it's so not applicable to the situation that I can't even be offended by it. I was kind of embarrassed that she would even waste my time by saying that. Oh yeah, well you ain't nothing but she got even more vicious. And I'm looking at her, literally going, okay, now you're just kind of being stupid now. This is kind of embarrassing yourself now. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense at this point, right? And once they do all of that kind of stuff, they go, okay, I really got nothing here, as he really doesn't give a crap about. He's not really upset by any of this stuff. I guess I gotta go with the generic insults that people do to their spouse. Oh yeah, well you have a small penis. That's what it is. Your penis is tiny. How about that? Your penis is small. You have a small one. I'm going, it's attached to me, right? And I can just kind of look down and disprove that. I literally can just look down right now and, I can see that what you just said is inaccurate. Yeah, that was kind of a bad insult. I mean, it really didn't make any sense because that's not true. God, I gotta come up with something personal about you. I can't do the penis thing because I'm looking at it. I mean, I just had some of it a little while ago. I quite enjoyed it. I can't lie and act like it's small. Let's see. What else do I have? Yeah, well, you're really kind of dumb. Do you really think anyone who's met me at any point in time in my life, teachers, comedy club audience, people I've worked with in business, friends, people I've conversed with, your family, anybody that's run across me at any point in my life would ever even attempt to think that I'm not an intelligent person? No, actually, your intelligence is one of the things that I find most attractive. It's kind of a bad one. You don't have a small penis and you're really a smart guy, so I can't go with the small penis dumb thing. I gotta come up with something that's really insulting. Oh God, I'm really, cause I said some really bad stuff and it didn't bother you that much because it was, like you said, it was really not applicable to this particular circumstances. So you can't do the small penis thing, can't do the stupid thing. I got it. Your act sucks. You're not funny. You've never been funny. Everybody's funnier than you. Once again, I'm a professional comedian. You do realize that my bills are paid by me telling funny stories to people who pay money to hear funny stories. I mean, the coat you're wearing right now, I bought because I was able to get people to come to a place and laugh at stories I tell. And I've been on television. I've been on radio. I've gotten positive reviews in newspapers and stuff. So, 17 minutes ago, we weren't fighting and you were laughing your ass off at some stuff that I said. So, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. Everybody knows I'm a good comic. I'm not understanding this. You 3 weeks ago, you came to a show and you saw me getting applause breaks and standing ovations for jokes that I was preparing to throw out of my act because they weren't good enough. So you saw me doing stuff that I no longer want to do because it's not up to my new standard. And so I'm trying to figure out where this is going. Yeah, I got nothing here. If I just say F you, and I hate you and that kind of thing, I will just think that you're being irrational. Listen. Okay, well, how about I just go off and bang some other dudes and then let you know about it? Well, if you go off and bang other dudes, then I'm just going to break up with you and then start dating someone else. I'm not hurting I'm no good looking dude, but I'm kind of cute and kind of funny. And, if you really think about it, if you remember correctly, remember when a couple of your friends, when we were at the bar, we were going to meet your friends, you were in the bathroom and then your two friends were trying to get my phone number and then you were mad at me. And remember that? Yeah. Wow. How about this? Look, I've never lied to you before, right? This is true. So could we just, could you kind of take my word for it that I didn't do X, Y, and Z? Cause, in a few minutes, your friend's going to show up here and they're going to tell you what happened and they're going to prove that I was 100% right. And, you're going to apologize to me and then they're going to leave and then I'm going to basically take you into the other room and bang you into oblivion. So, Is there any way we could just, because your friends are going to help. When are your friends getting in? The friends, I think maybe about 90 minutes. So we could either argue for the next 90 minutes or, we could just sit here and watch maybe part of a movie and just have some pizza from the refrigerator. They're going to, like I said, they're going to come here and exonerate me, and then I'm going to bang the crap out of you. So, it's like, if you really think about it, a wise personally, in the 90 minutes, we could get one good bang in, and then they could come in here, exonerate me, and then I could bang you again. You get two good, incredible bangs out of it. Well, I'm still kind of mad, so I'm not going to bang you now, but, okay. All right, we'll just wait till friends to show up and, but could you stop saying mean stuff? Cause it's not hurting my feelings. This is kind of making me embarrassed for you. Yeah. It's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, man. And then of course her friend shows up, tells the truth, exonerates me. And then I, of course, when her friend left, as I've already stated, took her into the other room, jumped on top of her, and we got it on. Yeah. And then when she went to sleep, I snuck out and banged her friend. I did not bang her friend. I wanted to bang her friend, but I don't cheat. Okay, her friend tried to bang me, and I went, I can't do that. I've been faithful to every woman I've ever dated, right? And you come in here to prove that I'm telling the truth. You exonerate me. I bang your friend, and now you're trying to bang me. What the hell is going on here with this crap? And then my girlfriend busts out of the room. Boom! Great. I just told her to pretend that she wanted to bang you just to see if you would actually bang her. And I feel really bad for not trusting you. You know what? Let's go back and then bang again, because I should have not tried to set you up to bang my friend to test you. So of course, then we go in the back and I bang her again, and she goes to sleep. And then I, of course, go to the store to get her some ice cream and run into her friend and then bang her in the car and then go back and bang her again. I'm just kidding. I did not bang her friend. I did run into her friend, and her friend did this time actually try to bang me for real. And I said, you know what? I don't know if this is some kind of test, but I can't bang you. I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend. You're awesome, but I can't do it. She goes, this is not a test. I really do want to bang the crap out of you. She's been talking about how good you are at banging. And then I, of course, banged the crap out of her. No, I didn't. I don't do that. I wanted to, but I didn't. Seriously, I did not bang her friend. But my friends, listen, it's the thick skin. It's the thick skin of doing comedy a long time that made me, not be mad at that lady. We broke up because she's crazy, but that had nothing to do with that. And I let that guy off the hook. So look, folks, all I'm saying, the lesson behind this is this. Number one, if you get compliments about losing weight, enjoy those compliments. Then very quickly gain some of the weight back and then lose the weight back again so you can get some more compliments. Okay. And two, if somebody does something bad to you, it's okay to torture them for 8 months and then let them off the hook. Because I like to give good advice to people that was bad advice, but it was entertaining. So F y'all. Okay, folks, this has been episode number 335 of the S. Anthony Says podcast. I want to thank you very, very much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I appreciate you bastards. This podcast is damn near 5 years old. So it's everywhere, you bastards. Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, the Google Podcasts. This home base is Podbean for this. And of course, it's on the granddaddy of podcast players, iTunes. The email address? Do I have an email address? As a matter of fact, I do. It's talktosanthony@gmail.com. talktosanthony@gmail.com. But because I now have 2 podcasts and I use the same address, like I said, I only have 1 email address. Do me a favor. If you're writing from this podcast, S. Anthony Says, make sure you put S. Anthony Says in the subject line. So if you have any questions or comments, I will know it's about this podcast and not the other podcast, the S. Anthony Thomas Show on Anchor. So do that for me. This podcast, I have actually I have several Twitters now, but I'm only going to mention 2 here. The ones that are applicable to this show are the one for me specifically, and it's at S. Anthony Thomas for Twitter. The one for this podcast is at S. Anthony Says. Okay. I'm on Instagram at S. Anthony Thomas. Facebook, surprisingly enough, S. Anthony Says. Go to Facebook, type in S. Anthony Says. You will find the podcast page. Okay. And of course, there's the YouTube. I have S. Anthony Says YouTube. Folks, much love to every last one of you bastards. Thank you very much for sticking with me for all this time. I will see you again next week, you bastards. Are you ready? I'm going to say goodbye to you the way I always say goodbye. I'm going to do it on the count of 3, and I want you to do it with me. Are you ready? Of course you are. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. S. Anthony. Out.
S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and giggle. We're gonna get wild. Go ahead and clap. Go ahead and cheer. We're gonna have a good time while up in here.